I'd like to call the first meeting of the month of January 2019 to order. Can you call the roll, Madam Clerk?
Trustee Gata.
Present.
Trustee Arnett.
Present.
Trustee Mills.
Present.
Trustee Newell.
Present.
Trustee Palafis.
Present.
Trustee Stanton.
Present.
Mayor McLeod.
Present. Can everybody please rise? Trustee Gay, you want to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? Move on to item number 3, recognition of the audience. This is a time if someone has a question or concern they want to bring before the village board and the village staff. Now is the time to do it for an item that's not on the agenda. Going once, twice, 3 times, we'll move on. Chair to accept a motion to approve the minutes of December 18th, 2017.
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion is second. Any questions on the minutes? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have a motion carried. Move on to consent agenda. Is there a motion?
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion is second. The items on the consent agenda are A, approval of the agenda, B, approval of the schedule of bills for January 8th, 2018 in the amount of $4,260,941.33, and C, request board approval of an ordinance granting a variation to premises at 2061 through 2071 North Barrington Road. We have a motion, a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, can you pull the board, Madam Clerk?
Trustee Gata.
Aye.
Trustee Arnett.
Aye.
Trustee Mills.
Aye.
Trustee Newell.
Aye.
Trustee Palafis.
Aye.
Trustee Stanton.
Aye.
Mayor McLeod.
Aye, motion carried. Move on to President's Report. I believe we have some swearing-ins to do, and that's probably why all these people are here. There's a fire chief in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple, yeah.
You gonna bring all the other fire chiefs up with you, Chief? Your predecessors? So what do you got for us, Chief?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to thank the board, Mayor, for the opportunity to present to you 5 members of the organization to be sworn in as captains and lieutenants tonight.
Okay, let's get started.
First one's going to be Lieutenant Paul Bilodeau. He was hired in the department in 1993. He spent 24 years with the department so far. He was promoted to the rank of lieutenant in 2006. Currently is responsible for the department's IT division. He's our liaison to the IS department as well as Northwest Central Dispatch. Prior to that, was very active as the EMS director. Was very involved in the purchase of our new cardiac monitoring equipment and the equipment that's used currently today. Paul?
Paul? Thank you, Mayor. Do you have any family members with you? Come on up. Raise your right hand. I, Paul Bilodeau,
I, Paul Bilodeau,
having been appointed to the office
having been appointed to the office
of captain
of captain
in the village of Hoffman Estates,
in the village of Hoffman Estates,
county of Cook and Kane,
county of Cook and Kane,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
I will support the Constitution
I will support the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the State of Illinois.
of the state of Illinois.
I will faithfully discharge
I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of captain
the duties of the office of captain
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Captain? Want to sign right here, Captain? Then introduce your family for everybody here.
I have my wife Janet, my son Ethan, and my other son Josh.
Welcome to all of you. Now, a very nice captain's badge, which I presume you're going to get. Good job.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Go on up and- You're welcome. Congratulations.
Yes.
You want to come up here for a picture?
You guys can maybe move this way a little bit. Okay, more to the center. A little bit more. Okay, oh, right. Yeah. See how this is gonna work, okay. I'm just gonna have to squeeze together a little bit more. There we go, okay. I think I can see everybody. Great. Okay, and I'll do one more. Okay. Thanks.
Nobody run away. We want to get a picture of all 5 of the promoted folks together also at the end of this.
Mr. Mayor, the next will be Captain Chris Lancheski. Chris started with the department in 1998. Has been with the department 19 and a half years. Was promoted to the rank of lieutenant in 2011. Currently serves as the department's equipment division head. Has been heavily involved in training for many, many years.
Chris? Come on up.
Chris?
You're over there. Okay. I, Christopher Lancheski,
I, Christopher Lancheski,
having been appointed
having been appointed
to the office of captain
to the office of captain
in the village of Hoffman
in
Estates,
the village of Hoffman Estates,
in the county of Cook and Kane,
the counties of Cook and Kane,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the state of Illinois.
of the state of Illinois.
I will faithfully discharge the duties
I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of captain
of the office of captain
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Captain? Can I get you to sign here? Want to introduce your family, Chief?
It's my daughter Jillian.
Jillian. Jillian, I guess you get to do the honors. There's plenty of paramedics here, so don't worry. Okay, you want to make the rounds? Nice job, Jillian. Okay, we gotta get a picture here.
Okay. If we can squeeze everybody, yep, squeeze a
Okay.
little bit, okay. I think we're good. Do one more. Okay, thanks.
Mr. Mayor, the next is Lieutenant Dan Pearson. Was hired with the department in 1997, served the department for 20 and a half years. Currently, Dan serves as the department's dive rescue
Oh, great.
coordinator, and has done, again, also a very active member in the department's training division.
Congratulations, Dan. You wanna introduce everybody here?
It's my father, John, retired captain of Carpentersville, my stepmom Julie, girlfriend Amy, and daughter Amanda.
Great, very good. Okay, let's do it. I, Daniel Pearson,
I, Daniel Pearson,
have been appointed to the office
have been appointed to the office
of lieutenant
of lieutenant
in the village of Hoffman Estates,
of the village of Hoffman Estates,
in the county of Cook and Kane,
the county of Cook and Kane,
to solemnly swear or affirm
to solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United
of
States,
the United States,
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the state of Illinois,
of the state of Illinois,
that I will faithfully discharge
and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of lieutenant
the duties of the office of lieutenant
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. I have this wonderful badge that says Lieutenant, Hoffman Estates Fire Department. And I think we know who's going to pin it on.
We're getting there.
Rapid fire. You know how to put those badges on, don't you? Congratulations. Congratulations. Ah.
We'll work around it.
Very tall up here.
Yeah,
so
you're not too tall, we're too short.
Everybody blocks us.
Okay, I think I can see everybody. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, let's do one more here. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Mayor, next is Lieutenant David Gonziano. Dave started with the fire department in 2002 and has served the department for 15 years. Prior to that, he started with the village in 1989, has served overall more than 25 years. He spent almost 14 years with the Public Works Department prior to coming to the fire department. Dave is very active with protective clothing, training, fire investigations, as well as juvenile fire setter program.
You want to introduce your family, Dave?
There's my wife Lisa, my daughter Kylie. Out of order, we're completely out of order. My son Michael, been trying to trick me. My son Mark and my son Matt.
Okay, you passed the test. I, David Gonziano,
I, David Gonziano,
having been appointed
having been appointed
to the office of lieutenant
to the office of lieutenant
in the village of Hoffman Estates,
in the village of Hoffman Estates,
the county of Cook and Kane,
the county of Cook and Kane,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the state of Illinois,
of the state of Illinois,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of lieutenant
of the office of lieutenant
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Lieutenant? I have a perfectly wonderful badge, a lieutenant badge.
Under the wire.
Congratulations. Thanks for coming out. Congratulations. Okay. Back up this way. Okay.
Yeah, like you're not even in the seal.
The Great Seal.
Throwing
Yeah.
everything.
Okay. Here, I'll let you go ahead. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Gary, I gotta. There you go.
What color, Gary?
2, 3. Oh, there's Karen. That's a tough one.
Nice recovery. Very nice.
We're gonna have to try this one a little
Okay,
bit.
try it
because
again.
Gary's cut off a little bit there. Okay.
Saying we're a little off, Jen?
Yep, there, yeah. Okay, we're good. Thanks.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, the last is Lieutenant Patrick Clarke. Pat Clarke started with the department in 2004, served the village for over 13 years. Again, heavily works with the training division, is also a public educator for the pub ed division, and he's been doing that since 2006.
Pat, you want to introduce everybody you got here? What's
My
your
wife
name?
Kristen, my dad Pat, my brother Kevin, little Kevin, my nephew, my uncle Jimmy, my mom Sheila, and my brother Mike.
Hey, you almost got a football team.
See ya.
I, Patrick Clarke,
I, Patrick Clarke,
have been appointed
haven't been appointed
to the office of lieutenant
to the office of lieutenant
in the village of Hoffman Estates,
in the village of Hoffman Estates,
the county of Cook and King.
in the county of Cook and King,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the State of Illinois,
of the State of Illinois,
that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of lieutenant
of lieutenant
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Lieutenant, congratulations. Another wonderful badge. What am I good for this badge? Nicely done. Good job. Congratulations. Nice job of pinning that badge on, too. Congratulations. Go Wildcats.
And you'll probably want to do one big group.
Get one group with the 5 of them.
How's it going? Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you, Mayor. It's going. Okay. Let's get shorter.
Okay.
please.
Yeah. I think we can get everything.
Need her again.
Yeah. you just- Okay. Yeah, looks good, right there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll do one more. Okay, thank you.
Great. Can we get all 5 of them to come, who were promoted this evening, come on up? Chief, you get in here too. Get the chiefs in.
Oh, look at all these uniforms.
A lot of gold.
I think you guys should stand in front. Okay, maybe you go around to the other side? Okay.
No.
Yeah, this is,
This'll
okay.
work. Yeah, that's,
Right, yeah. Okay, I think we're good there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll do one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Of course, they don't care about us. They just want to get pictures.
yeah. One more, one more. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm used to always getting beat out by the fire department.
Did you say something?
Well, I think we can get started. We started again. Glad all those swearing-ins are over with, Chief. So, what do you want?
Mayor, the police department is proud to present to you 3 individuals to be sworn in as probationary police officers tonight.
Okay, great. Let's keep it going.
The first will be Nicole Loudon. Nicole, you want to come up with your family?
Okay.
They're all together.
Oh, sorry. This is for, this is, okay. Want to introduce your family?
Yeah, this is my dad, Mike. That's my boyfriend, Matt, and my mom, Rita.
Great. Okay. Hi, Nicole Loudon.
I, Nicole Loudon,
Having been appointed to the office
having been promoted to the office
of probationary police
of
officer
probationary police officer
in the village of Hoffman Estates,
in the village of Hoffman Estates,
the county of Cook and Kane,
in the county of Cook and Kane,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
I will support the Constitution
I will support the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the State of Illinois,
of the State of Illinois,
that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of probationary police officer
of probationary police officer
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations, officer. Do the honors. Have to be careful, most of the paramedics have left. Run up and shake everybody.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, no problem.
Congratulations. Nice job, man. Get a picture. Come on, folks. Back up. I know.
Just push him.
Pushing me around.
He's used
I'm
to me
used to
pushing
it.
him from the back. This is like the perfect scenario. Here. Love it. Want to do one more? Okay.
Thank you.
Mayor, the second officer is Officer John Olerad. John, you want to come up with your family?
Want to introduce everybody, Jen?
Yes, this is my mother, Mary, my fiance, Stephanie, my stepfather, Bill.
Great. Welcome to all of you.
Thank you.
Hey, hi. John Honorwood.
I, John Honorad,
Having been appointed
having been appointed
to the office of probationary police officer
the office of probationary police officer
in the village of Hoffman Estates,
in the village of Hoffman Estates,
in the county of Cook and Kane,
in the county of Cook and Kane,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the State of Illinois,
of the State of Illinois,
that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of probationary police officer
of probationary police officer
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Officer, congratulations. Okay, want to make the rounds? Congratulations. 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 Okay. Oh, I'll step on your foot now, right?
No, you're falling over the chair. Oh my God, she's trying to kill you
I
there.
know, I think so.
Okay. Do one more.
Thank you.
Whoops, sorry. Thank you.
I guess so.
Mayor, the next individual is Officer Ryan Kent. Ryan, you want to come up with your family?
Ryan? Are you? Want to introduce everybody, Ryan?
Yes, this is my mom Julie, my dad Mike, and my girlfriend Taylor.
Great. Very good. Welcome to all of you. Hi, Ryan Kent.
I, Ryan Kent,
Have been appointed
have been appointed
to the office of
to the office of
probationary police officer
probationary police officer
in the village of Hoffman Estates,
in the village of Hoffman Estates,
county of Cook and Kane,
county of Cook and Kane,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of
of
the United States,
the United States,
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the state of Illinois,
of the state of Illinois,
that I will faithfully discharge
that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of probationary police officer
of probationary police officer
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Officer, congratulations. Nice job.
Good job, Brooke.
Okay.
Oh, we got, see, now he's getting used to it, now it's over.
Last one. Only took him what, 9? Okay. Karen, I got to see you a little more. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yep, right.
Thanks. Okay? Whoop, one more.
Sorry.
Okay, can you stay here, Ken? Right? You stay
The
here?
3 officers.
The 3 officers we want. Want to get in there, chief? 2 chiefs.
You want to take this one? Well, with us. Okay.
2 chiefs and 3 Indians.
Yeah.
Yeah, put Ted on the end, there you go, thanks Ted for standing right there.
One, 2.
I feel like paparazzi.
Hold on, one more.
Excellent, thank you.
Okay, I do believe we have one proclamation, Madam Clerk. Who's got it?
Oh, I have it today. Office of the Mayor Proclamation. Whereas the purpose of Mental Wellness Month is to highlight the importance of taking care of our mental health and maintain or improve quality of life, and to prevent mental health problems from developing. And whereas emotional and social well-being can be negatively affected by a variety of factors like work, school, relationships, financial problems, excess stress, physical health problems, systematic oppression, and immigration. Whereas many of the problems related to mental health can be prevented or reduced if addressed early. And whereas often lack of awareness or lack of knowledge about where to seek services lead to development of mental health problems. And whereas promotion of mental wellness, mental health problems could benefit the residents of the village of Hoffman Estates, who represent a diverse cross-section of the American public and contribute to raising public awareness and knowledge regarding mental wellness. And whereas this knowledge may encourage the residents of village of Hoffman Estates to take a proactive approach to maintain or improve mental wellness and to be aware of the mental health public services available to them in the community to be utilized at the time of need. Be it therefore resolved that William D. McLeod, acting under and by the virtue of the authority vested in him by the Constitution of the State of Illinois and the laws of the Village of Hoffman Estates, hereby proclaim January 2018 as Mental Wellness Month in the Village of Hoffman Estates, and hereby encourage all citizens, government agencies, businesses, leaders, hospitals, schools, and public and private institutions in the Village of Hoffman Estates to promote awareness of mental wellness, support programs and policies that advocate mental wellness, and provide opportunities for all the participating in the education to expand the awareness of the importance of emotional well-being.
Chair will accept a motion.
So moved. Second.
There's a motion, there's a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the ayes have it, motion carried. Dr. Savigi, will you accept this? We appreciate the great work your department does. Okay, I have a couple appointments to make this evening. One, Curtis Marquardt to the Arts Commission. Chair
So
will
moved.
accept a motion.
Second.
Motion a second, any discussion? See none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the ayes have a motion carried. And Reggie Dennis to the Fire and Police Commission.
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion a second, any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the ayes have it, motion carried. You have a full commission again, Commissioner Merkovich. Mr. Chairman, thanks for being out here today.
Oh, he is there.
I have a letter that was written to Kevin Kramer I'd like to read. It's from Jim Pye, who's a member of the District 54 School Board. Kevin, kudos to you. Please forward this email up your chain of command. The District 54 Windy City Bulls Night was a smashing success. 500 folks showed up. Fun was had by all. The District 54 Foundation benefited as well. Most importantly, it gave everyone exposure to the Bulls. I took my family again this past Saturday. We're going again later this month. All because of you, my friend. Last year, ICSC night showed me what a fun experience watching them can be. Sincerely, Jim Pye. Thanks, Jim. Thanks, Kevin. We haven't met in a while. On December 19th, we had the Continental Breakfast and Bingo for the senior citizens. And later that afternoon, we had the Hoffman Estates Chamber Holiday Luncheon. On Wednesday, the 20th, I participated in the Legislative Committee meeting of the Northwest Municipal Conference and attended the DARE graduation with most of the rest of the board at the Jefferson School later that morning. On Thursday, the 21st, I attended the Transportation Committee meeting of the Northwest Municipal Conference. And on Wednesday, the 27th, we had Wine Wednesday at Claim Jumpers. It's a great event, as it always is. January 3rd, I attended the Executive Committee meeting of the Northwest Municipal Conference. And in the afternoon, the Hoffman Estates Economic Development Commission meeting. And Sunday, the 7th, we had an Eagle Scout Court of Honor for Ethan Vanderbleek at Beth Tikva. Very well attended. We could have had a board meeting. We had so many of the board members there. And this afternoon, I attended the Wings Leadership board meeting. And that's all I have for now. We'll move on to trustee comments. So we'll start with Trustee Arnett.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everyone has a safe and healthy New Year. I also attended the Eagle Scout Court of Honor for Ethan Vanderbleek at Beth Tikva yesterday, and it was a tremendous turnout. Very good, very outstanding person. That's all I have.
Okay, Trustee Stanton.
Thank you. On the 19th, I also attended the December's Continental Buffet and Breakfast at the holiday party here at the bingo party. I got here on time, but they had started without me. Apparently, all the food was passed out, and and they were all ready to go on to the bingo just about by the time I got here. I know. But I want to thank the Seniors Commission, or Senior Citizens Commission, once again. They do a wonderful job. Also, on the 19th, I was able to attend the Hoffman Estates Chamber of Commerce Holiday Luncheon. On the 20th, I attended the DARE graduation at the Thomas Jefferson Grammar School, and also later that morning with the mayor, had a meeting here with a couple of developers regarding property in Prairie Stone. And then on the 4th of January of this year, I was able to take a tour at the AT&T campus with a potential developer of that property. And that's it.
Okay, thank you. Trustee Mills.
Thank you. Welcome back to everybody, and Happy New Year as we go forth for another great year here in town. On the 19th, I was at the Hoffman Estates Chamber Luncheon, Holiday Luncheon, and on the 20th, was at the Northwest Mosquito Abatement District monthly meeting. It was great to see these promotions tonight, especially with all these internal promotions. Wishing all of the fire department officers and our new police officers a great job. That's it.
Thank you. Trustee Palafis.
I have a few of the same. Congratulations on all of our promoted fire officers. And also congratulations to the 3 new police that add to our quiver. I also attended the Ethan Vanderbleek Eagle Scout ceremony, and congratulations to Ethan. I've known his son John, or his father John, for a long time, and it was a great honor. I love going to those ceremonies. They use a lot of big words, and that describe honor and commitment and loyalty and a lot of cool things. So that's all for me.
Thank you. Trustee Newell.
Okay, just welcome back. Happy New Year. Did attend the Eagle Scout ceremony for Ethan Vanderbleek on the 7th. And the only other thing is congrats to all who were sworn in tonight for the fire department and the police department. And that's all I have.
Okay. Trustee Gata.
Okay, we only have a couple things. On Tuesday, the December 19th, attended the Continental Breakfast and bingo holiday party that was put on by the Commission for Senior Citizens. And you're right, Trustee Stanton, they do an excellent job every time. And then on Sunday, January 7th, we attended the Eagle Scout Court of Honor for Ethan Vanderbleek at the congregation Beth Tekfa, which was at 300 Hillside Boulevard. That's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Mr. Copland, can you express our thanks to Ben Gibbs and the Windy City Bulls for the Princess Night they had on Saturday night? I got innumerable great comments about it. It was lit up on Facebook, too. It was really good. They did a great job. Okay, we'll move on to the village manager's report.
You can't top Princess Night.
No,
That's
you
all
can't.
I have.
Wise man. We'll go to the village clerk's report. D.
Okay, during the month of December, 54 passports were processed here and 107 FOIAs. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Madam Clerk. Okay, let's move on to the Planning and Zoning Commission reports. Trustee Combs. Chairman Combs. Just demoted you.
Oh, no.
The Planning and Zoning Commission recommended for approval a request by LGP Realty Holdings, LLC DBA Marathon Gas owner for a special use under Section 9-8-1-C-1 of the zoning code to permit a gas station on the property located at 798 North Barrington Road with 3 conditions, 7 A's, 1 abstain, and 3 absent.
Chair would accept a motion.
So moved.
I'll second.
There's a motion and a second. Are there any questions?
No questions other than I'd like to see them allow us to not have to pay until we go in after we've filled up the gas at the tank. Other than having to rush in, pay cash, go back out, fill it up, and go back in, get your money that you haven't spent back to you. So, yeah, that part I would like that they'd allow to fill up again.
Okay, any other comments? See none, can you pull the board, Madam Clerk?
Trustee Gata?
Aye.
Trustee Arnett?
Aye.
Trustee Mills?
Aye.
Trustee Newell?
Aye.
Trustee Palafis?
Aye.
Trustee Stanton?
Aye.
Mayor McLeod?
Aye, motion carried.
Planning and Zoning Commission recommended for approval a request by Bright Hope International owner for an amendment to a special use under Section 9-9-1-C-2-1 of the zoning code and site plan approval for a multipurpose assembly and office use on the property located at 2060 to 2080 Stonington Avenue with 13 conditions. Vote was 7 ayes, 1 abstention, and 3 absent.
Chair will accept the motion.
So moved.
A second.
There's a motion and a second. Any questions from the board? Trustee Mills?
I know when this first came up, there were a lot of concerns or questions on the parking, but that has not been a problem at all. And
No, there was
And
no
the new church
expansion.
taking over is basically the same amount of people?
Right, and Bright Hope is no longer in the building, so it's only their tenant,
Okay.
the church.
Okay, so Bright Hope has vacated already?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're actually working, my understanding is out of the Willow Creek, the food pantry's been moved there, so they have a lot more room in the
Okay.
building now.
All right, that's all, thank you.
Okay, any other questions? See none, can you pull the board, Madam Clerk?
Trustee Gata?
Aye.
Trustee Arnett?
Aye.
Trustee Mills?
Aye.
Trustee Newell?
Aye.
Trustee Palafis?
Aye.
Trustee Stanton?
Aye.
Mayor McLeod?
Aye, motion carried.
Planning and Zoning Commission recommended for approval a request by Tollway LLC owner and Stonegate Properties, Inc. applicant for rezoning property at the terminus of Pembroke Avenue, commonly referred to as 2205 to 2295 Pembroke Avenue, from B2 Community Business District to M1 Manufacturing District. The vote was 7 ayes, 1 abstention, 3 absent.
Chair will accept the motion.
So moved.
A second.
So motion and a second. Any questions from the board?
I do have one
Yes.
question. What's the difference in this situation where we have the business one and the manufacturing one, as far as having the signs on them? None whatsoever?
The zoning code only had an allowance for the signs in the manufacturing district. So years ago, when the property was zoned to the B district, when there was a hotel proposed, the signs remained. Now, at this point that they need to make a request regarding the signs, the only district that could happen in would be manufacturing. So it needed to be rezoned back, as well as the fact that the property owner felt it was more appropriate to seek the property be in the manufacturing district, not the retail district.
Trustee Mills?
To answer your
Yeah.
question. Doesn't normally a special use go with the owner, but with this one, it goes with the land?
Use, that's how they're requesting it. They're asking that it be able to transfer to future owners in the event it's sold.
Why would we want to do that?
That's the request. That's probably something the petitioner would have to explain. I think that's what they were looking for. It can be done either way if the ordinance is structured that way, but it's really dependent on how the board.
But normally, we usually do that with the owner, correct?
Correct.
This would be perpetuity. You might as well covenant.
Well, it does have an end date, this one does. But you're correct, they can transfer as they saw fit.
Well, I don't support that, but I don't. Any other questions from anybody?
No, I would rather see it go with the owner, myself.
Me too.
No, if that's part of this portion of the vote, isn't it the second portion?
Is
Right.
it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, the item that came up first is just the rezoning of the property, which would simply put the
Okay.
property back from B into M, and really doesn't
Mistake
impact.
then.
Yeah, it really doesn't
Okay.
impact anything at all. The next one on the agenda would involve the special use.
Any other questions? See no more questions, can you pull the board, Madam Clerk?
Trustee Gata?
Aye.
Trustee Arnett?
Aye.
Trustee Mills?
Aye.
Trustee Newell?
Aye.
Trustee Palafis?
Aye.
Trustee Stanton?
Aye.
Mayor McLeod?
Aye, motion carried.
Planning and Zoning Commission recommended for approval a request by Tollway LLC owners, Stonegate Properties, Inc. applicant, and the Hoffman Estates Park District applicant for a special use and variation permit variation to permit 4 billboard signs to be flag-shaped and cantilevered over the adjacent Nightcore property to the north of the property located at the terminus of Pembroke Avenue, commonly referred to as 2205 to 2295 Pembroke Avenue, with 9 conditions. The vote was 6 ayes, 1 nay, 1 abstention, and 3 absent.
Chair to accept the motion.
So moved.
I'll second.
There's a motion, there's a second. Are there any questions on this? Trustee Mills.
Now I'll bring up my concern regarding the special use being transferable. I would rather see that go with the owner.
Do you want to amend it?
Well, is the
Is the petitioner here?
petitioner,
Mr. Altenberg, sure.
if we were to amend, please
Doug
identify
Altenberger with
yourself.
Stonegate Properties. We were just, I think, Pete, this is the way it was prior to this, but I'm not sure. That's why, we didn't change anything from the prior, so
Okay.
that's where
Right.
it was derived from. When we got it approved with the Park District, and when we put this all together with the village, this is sort of how it was presented prior to this.
I was just concerned because it was pointed out as part of the commission's discussion on it too, from what I've read. So I would feel more comfortable, if we were to make that amendment, would you be willing to accept it?
I'm not sure. I was just under the impression that we were just keeping it consistent. That's what we did in the past. And like I said, if we come forward with anything, we would, we've had a number of, I think even one user wanted to come and talk to the village staff maybe a month or 2 ago. So, like we've done in the past, we'd always work with, staff and the village and things of that nature, so.
Okay.
Mr. Norris.
If the board has a concern about this and we want that issue looked at by both the petitioner and the village staff, we could do that between now and next Monday night's board meeting, if you wanted to defer it rather than taking final action tonight, if there is that concern.
Yeah, I would feel better with that. I don't know if the rest of the board, how there's feelings.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to defer until next Monday's board meeting,
The first motion has
Yeah,
to be
you have to-
withdrawn.
after the
Rescind
first
it.
motion's withdrawn.
I know.
No. You have to take
I
it
know.
back.
Okay, then I'll retract the first motion.
I'll retract my second.
Okay, is there a motion?
I'll make the motion that I previously made to defer the action until next Monday,
For clarification.
January 15th, for clarification.
I'll second that.
There's a motion, a second. Any discussion on this? Seeing none, can you poll the board, Madam Clerk?
Trustee Gata.
No?
You don't want to defer it?
No.
Okay. Trustee Arnett. Aye. Trustee Mills.
Aye.
Trustee Newell.
Aye.
Trustee Palafis.
Aye.
Trustee Stanton.
Aye.
Mayor McLeod.
Aye, motion carried. Yes, yes, Mr. Altenberger?
Just so you know, January 15th, I will be out of town. So, but I just want everybody to know, but I'll have maybe another representative here if that's okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Planning and Zoning Commission recommended for approval a request by Summitville Christian Church, owner and Community Baptist Church of Elk Grove, applicant contract purchaser for a special use under Section 9-5-3-C-2 of the zoning code to permit a church and religious uses at the property located at 693 and 695 Illinois Boulevard. The vote was 10 ayes, 1 absent.
Chair will accept the motion.
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion, there's a second. Any discussion on this one? Seeing none, can you poll the board, Madam Clerk?
Trustee Gata.
Aye.
Trustee Arnett.
Aye.
Trustee Mills.
Aye.
Trustee Newell.
Aye.
Trustee Palafis.
Aye.
Trustee Stanton.
Aye.
Mayor McLeod.
Aye, motion carried.
Planning and Zoning Commission recommended for approval a request by Sears Holdings Corp., owner, and Bright Horizons Family Solutions, applicant tenant, for a special use under Section 9-7-6-C-1-G of the zoning code to permit a daycare center at the property located at 5334 Sears Parkway with 5 conditions. The vote was 10 ayes, 1 absent.
Chair will accept the motion.
So moved.
I'll second.
There's a motion, there's a second. Any discussion on this issue? Seeing none, can you call the roll, Madam Clerk?
Trustee Gata.
Aye.
Trustee Arnett.
Aye.
Trustee Mills.
Aye.
Trustee Newell.
Aye.
Trustee Palafis.
Aye.
Trustee Stanton.
Aye.
Mayor McLeod.
Aye, motion carried. Number 8, additional business. There is no additional business. Chair would accept a motion to adjourn the board meeting.
So moved.
I'll second.
It's a motion and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it, motion carried. The board meeting is adjourned.